Hello everyone, this is Veteran Noob. Today I got some DCU news today. News involving Man of Tomorrow that I want to talk about. So, the sequel to James Gunn's Superman has started filming and we've gotten some set photos, which I'd like to look at. Here we have gotten our first look at Lex Luthor in his Warsuit, which is very famous from the comics, and this is our first time getting it in a movie, and this just looks awesome. It looks a lot like it does in the comic, except it has an Argus logo instead of a LexCorp logo, and he's got a dome on his head, but he's probably gonna take off the dome a lot in the movie. It does make sense, it's practical. Someone shoots at him in the head, you know, he got protection. So what it looks like is following the events of Peacemaker Season 2, Lex Luthor is going to be working with Argus and Rick Flag Sr. with the salvation stuff. We also got our first look at David Cornsweet as Superman, and he looks pretty cool. His hair looks kind of different. He's got kind of a mullet look. I wonder if that's what they're going for. That looks pretty sick. Here's another look at Lex. We see the dome off. This looks pretty cool. Nicholas Hoult back as Lex, just looking as hateable as ever. Here we got a video from the set of Superman fighting Lex Luthor. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, fuck him up, Clark. Yeah, they all want him. It looks like they all want him to kill him, because that makes sense. Everyone hates Lex Luthor. So yeah, we see Superman and Lex Luthor fighting. It's mainly just Superman fighting Lex Luthor. It's gonna be satisfying to see Superman just beating the shit out of Lex Luthor, giving him the treatment he made Ultraman give him in the first movie. And it feels like, so what's happening is Lex Luthor, he's working with Argus, and then Superman sees Lex Luthor just out and about when he should be in jail and just beats the shit out of him, because Lex Luthor's an evil motherfucker. But Lex Luthor doesn't seem to want any of that smoke. Here we also got another video. It's of Lex Luthor just walking around, and yeah, look at that. Look at this. I like the way it looks. Now, the thing about the suit is that it is completely practical. They actually made a suit for Nicholas Hoult to wear in the movie. And as you can see, yeah, like it's not CGI at all. He's just wearing it and walking it around. I like this. I am so glad they're using a practical suit. Practical just looks better than CGI. Like, look at Iron Man. The old Iron Man suits look so much better because they were practical. And like the Iron Man suits from Infinity War and Endgame, they look like shit because they were just too CGI. They didn't even look real. Yeah, so let's look through these photos. We got another look at Superman. He's got his suit seems to be destroyed. Maybe he's getting a new one. Who knows? Another angle of Superman fighting Lex. Got Lex Luthor. There's like a destroyed building right there. There's some shots at the Cape. Back shots. So yeah, this stuff, it's so cool. I'm excited for this movie. I think this movie's gonna be peak. This is probably the most important movie in the DCU so far. Wait till we get a Justice League movie. Finally seeing Lex Luthor wearing his suit, wearing his Warsuit, that's so cool to see in live action. Seeing Superman fight Lex Luthor, that's gonna be cool, but in this movie, they will be teaming up to fight Brainiac, so I can't wait to see how this goes, to see them put aside their differences to fight a bigger threat. And speaking of Brainiac, we got a look at what his dialogue may be in the film. I'll play this video right here.
Action! Freeze! Attention citizens of the metropolis. I am your overlord. Do not hand over Lex Luthor. It will blow the city. If you hand him over your life,
So yeah, that was Brainiac talking. Someone put in what he was saying. He said, "Attention, citizens of Metropolis, I am your overlord. If you do not hand over Lex Luthor, I will blow up the city." And then it was, "If you do hand him over, your lives will be spared. You have 12 hours. Yeah, so Brainiac wants Lex Luthor for something. We'll see. Now, obviously, that's not how Brainiac's gonna sound in the movie. I don't even think that was the actor saying that. It seems cool, seems threatening of Brainiac. He needs Lex Luthor for something. I don't know what. Maybe because he's like one of the smartest people alive. He needs his intellect for something, or maybe it was all that shit he was doing with the pocket dimensions. Who knows? This looks peak. I can't wait to get our first look at Brainiac. That's gonna be so exciting. And I like how Brainiac's all like, "I am your overlord. I will destroy your city," like threatening Metropolis. So yeah, overall, I think Man of Tomorrow looks pretty good. I'm excited for it. I love this suit. The suit looks cool. Yeah, this is what the suit looks like in the comics. It's had it has had different illustrations, of course. It's looked different over time, and it is so exciting to finally see this. I think it looks great. I see a lot of people, the usual suspects, saying this looks like shit. They just hate on everything for no reason. You know what kind of people I'm talking about.
You know who I'm talking about.
The one thing I'd probably say I don't like is maybe the Argus logo. I hope that it gets replaced with the Lex Corp logo. Well, I know it's Luthor Corp, but I know he's probably going to change it to LexCorp. I don't mind the dome that much, but I'm glad he's also not going to have it all the time. See, he's without it. Yeah, so this is like a suit. I guess it's to visit the pocket dimensions assigned by Argus. And I guess Luthor in this movie is going to be trying to regain his reputation, even though he's a fucking villain. And he literally fucking caused a genocide to start. Yeah, and you can see Superman just beats the shit out of him because it's fucking Lex Luthor, and everyone's cheering and they want him to die. Not much else to say. This is the first few things we'll see. We'll probably be seeing more. Overall, I'm excited for this movie. It looks great. I can't wait to see more and more set photos coming, and I can't wait for the trailer to come out. I don't know when, probably late this year. The trailer for the first movie came out December 2024, so this will probably come out December 2026. I am so hyped. The fact we're getting this and the Batman Part 2. Oh man, I'm gonna fucking bust. Holy shit. Now, speaking of the Batman Part 2, we also got some more set photos of the movie that I didn't cover in my last video. Here we are. We see a GCPD car with a hole in the window. I wonder who caused that to happen. There seems to be snow on this car, probably because this movie will be taking place in the winter. More look at the broken car. Wow, a lot of the broken car. We see subway tunnel. We see looks at Gotham City, which, Gotham City looked beautiful in the first movie. I can't wait to see it again in this next movie. See, we got the logo, which is the bat signal with ears on it now, which it didn't have ears in the first movie. And we got Part 2 in words. And this is a stunt double. They're doing stunt work. And we got another camera here. Look at this new bat symbol, which... yeah, this looks cool. Seems we're getting ears on the bat symbol. Maybe this means we're getting a new costume with this new logo. Who knows? Hey y'all, Noob here. I'm currently editing this video right now, and I realized I'm kind of wrong about this. So it is true that the bat symbol on Batman's suit doesn't have the ears, but the actual logo of the movie, well, the first movie, did have ears on the bat symbol. So this might not mean what I think it means. I love the first movie suit, but they can always make a better one. Yeah, this is just exciting. More exciting news of the Batman Part 2. Like I said before, I am so excited for this movie. I'm more excited about this movie than the birth of my first child. Continuing talking about the DCU, we got Supergirl, that's coming out soon. I'm pretty excited for this movie. I've already booked tickets. Gonna see it with some of my friends. This movie, it looks fun, I'm not expecting it to be like the best movie ever. I'm just expecting, a fun time. There's some stuff that's interesting about it. Millie Alcock as Supergirl. She looks great. I'm excited to see her. She was in a scene of Superman, so it's gonna be great to flesh out her character more. We see a lot of David Cornsweet's Superman in this trailer. I'll get back to that. We got looks at Lobo. Jason Momoa as Lobo. He was born to play this role. I don't know what they were thinking of casting him as Aquaman. Like, how can you cast Jason Momoa for any DC character that's not Aquaman? He's just the perfect Lobo. He just looks like the character. All they had to do was paint him white. Crypto is awesome. So he's gonna be in 2 movies in a row of the DCU. There's Krem, the main villain of this movie. This is a direct adaptation of the Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow comic. We see some of Superman in this trailer. We even have this scene released of Kara landing on Earth and Superman welcoming her, which I think this scene is really great. I like how just nice Superman is. He's just so nice.
I wasn't raised there, so I wasn't raised there. Why am I talking louder?
Clark is just, welcoming his cousin in, showing her Earth. So it looks like we're gonna get a lot of scenes of David Cornsweet Superman in this movie. I don't really like how they showed him in trailers and like he's in marketing of the movie. I wanted them to keep this a secret because it would be a cool reveal watching the movie and seeing him return as Superman. I knew he was going to be in this movie, but like I said, I wanted them to keep this a secret. But it seems he's going to be in this movie a lot more than I thought he would. I thought he'd just have one scene, but it seems like we're going to get flashbacks of Kara on Earth with Superman. Even one of the trailers had him sending a message to Kara. So that'll be cool. We'll see his role in the movie. Maybe at first Kara's gonna be like, Superman, he's just a goody two shoes. And then maybe she realizes, hey, she can learn from what her cousin taught her. And maybe she becomes more like him. Not exactly like him. Like, she'll still be her own person, but she'll take the good traits of Superman and make her own person out of that. Which, yeah, that I can't wait to see how her arc's gonna be. Oh yeah, something I also forgot to talk about. This was a month ago. The Clayface trailer. Yeah, there's nothing really to say about it. This looks cool. This just looks like a straight horror movie. That's what I think this is gonna be. Just a straight horror movie that takes place in the DC universe, takes place in Gotham City. It is weird to give Clayface a movie, especially this early into the universe, but this looks kind of interesting. It feels like it's gonna be like that movie, The Substance, and this is just, yeah, like I mentioned, this is just a straightforward horror movie, not like Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which I didn't hate that movie, but it was a superhero movie with some minor horror element. If that movie actually scared you, you're just a pussy. Yeah, this actually looks fucking terrifying. And the thing with this movie is it's low budget, so it doesn't matter how much money this movie makes, it'll still be a success. So even if it makes as much money as Morbius did, it would still be a success since it has a $40 million budget. So yeah, like I said, if it just makes $100 million, it's a success. And yeah, it'll probably make at least that. That's a smart idea of them, giving us low budget movies. So if it makes a small amount of money, it'll still be a profit. That's actually good. Instead of putting hundreds of millions of dollars into a movie that ends up just flopping. They've done that before. They've done that with The Flash. They've done that with Black Adam. So yeah, with James Gunn, he's getting shit done. I like that. Last thing I also want to talk about, they have released a new Lanterns trailer, and I've already talked about my complaints about the first Lanterns trailer. I think this one looks better. We see actual usage of the powers of the Green Lantern constructs, which, yeah, it looks pretty cool. So, yeah, I'm glad they used more green in it. It looks a lot better than the first trailer. It looks more like an actual Green Lantern show. It's been confirmed that this show is actually going to take place in 2 different time periods. It's going to take place in 10 years ago, where Hal Jordan is first training Jon Stewart. Then Jon Stewart's going to go into a 10-year coma. It's going to take place in the present day, and then them working together on a mystery or something. We see stuff like this, the Green Lantern usage. It's kind of what I wanted. It's a little better, but there's still stuff. I'm still not so sure about this show. We see Hal Jordan in this suit, and yeah, this looks like shit. I'm sorry. This just looks fucking shit. This suit still looks bad even when he wears it. That is so sad to see this be what Hal Jordan is gonna look like in this universe. I don't like this. Hopefully Jon Stewart gets a better suit. And we get a look at Guy Gardner in this show too. I don't know how big of a role he'll have. I don't know if he's gonna just be in one episode or more. We'll see. So yeah, that's all I have to say for the Green Lantern trailer. So yeah, anyways, that's all I have to talk about. Here's some news about Man of Tomorrow, about the Batman Part 2, about Supergirl, Lanterns, even Clayface, just stuff about the DCU in general and DC films. So hope you enjoyed. I'm currently writing a script for a video. It's gonna be a video about the newest season of The Boys. That was meant to be like my next video. It's gonna take a long time to make. I've been writing the script. There's so much words. I just have so much to say about the show because this new season is so incredibly terrible. It is such shit that I have a lot to say. Anyways, I don't really want to spoil my opinions on it. You'll have to wait for that video. Get excited for that. It's probably going to be long too. So yeah, anyways, I just wanted to put a little video in between so I don't have, month break between videos. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, hope you enjoyed. Goodbye, and remember to stay based.